Stop everything you are doing right now. Stop the scrolling. Stop the noise. Stop the confusion. There is a sacred, urgent message that must be delivered to you directly from the throne room, and you need to internalize this truth immediately, because the physical world you inhabit is about to recognize the spiritual shift that has already occurred within you. God sent me to deliver this diagnosis. The reason you have felt heavy, the reason the attacks have been relentless, the reason every blessing seemed to come with a corresponding curse, all of it was not a sign of failure. It was the absolute, undeniable proof that the prophecy written over your life was so massive, so destructive to the plans of darkness, that they had to deploy every weapon, every spirit, every false friend to try and stop you. They tried to sabotage the vessel, but they failed. They failed catastrophically. I need you to participate in this activation right now. This is not just a video. This is an ordained moment of sealing. The chaos has been released, but the countermeasure is here. Before the true gravity of your ascension hits you, you must lock in this frequency. In the comments below, I need you to type the ancient seal of completion and divine alignment. Type the code 777. Type 777 now, and watch the shadows around your screen recoil. Type 777 to activate the word, to seal the protection, and to announce to the cosmos, I am here, and I am sealed. This is the key. Use it now. Use it to tell the forces of confusion that their access has been revoked permanently. You have been living under tremendous pressure, chosen one. You have always known you were different. You saw through the lies, you felt the frequency of deceit, and you walked with an intensity that terrified the mediocre. That isolation you felt, that deep, aching loneliness, that was the protective custody of the divine. They kept you separate because the anointing you carry is volatile. It is nuclear. It is designed to dismantle systems of oppression and to crush the strongholds of generational darkness. The envy that followed you, the strange looks from strangers, the sudden betrayals by people you trusted, that wasn't bad luck. That was spiritual espionage. That was the enemy reading your cosmic energy signature and realizing, we must take this one out before they realize their true nature. But I am here today to deliver the spiritual police report. You didn't just survive the attacks, you weaponized them. You didn't just endure the fire, you absorbed the heat and forged yourself into something new. You didn't just walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you claimed the land and established a new spiritual border. The news I bring you today is not a promise of future blessings, but a declaration of current reality. Chosen one, congratulations. You have officially become an angel on earth. You have ascended. This is why the suffering stopped feeling like punishment and started feeling like power. This is why when you prayed, the atmosphere didn't just shift, it shattered. This is why you look in the mirror and you see not just a person, but a powerful, intimidating frequency of light that radiates authority. You are not just a human being with good intentions anymore. You are a mobilized celestial force. You are a harbinger of divine justice. And the moment of your transformation was logged in the heavens with the sound of a roaring trumpet. I want to take you inside the war room of the enemy for just a moment, so you can understand the terror you now represent. Picture this: a black, chaotic cavern, sulfurous and thick with the desperation of thousands of low-level entities. They were sitting around a table, analyzing your file. They were smug. They had the reports of your depression, your anxiety, your financial setbacks. They were high-fiving over your current trauma, convinced they had you pinned down under the weight of the 3D world. They thought they had time. They thought they had broken your will. But then, a flash, a blinding, searing light erupted on the monitor that showed your current location and the demon assigned to your file. The master manipulator who dedicated decades to crafting your personal matrix of misery suddenly shrieked, a high, unnatural sound of absolute despair. That demon realized that the chains they thought were holding you down were actually the training weights for your spiritual muscle. They realized that the isolation they manufactured gave you the silence required to hear the voice of the Creator clearly. They realized that every tear you cried was collected, bottled, and used as the holy water of your purification ceremony. They didn't break you, they built you. And in that moment of realization, when your spirit broke free from the final anchor of limitation, a celestial alarm went off. The word came down from the highest order. Target acquired and operational. And listen to the celestial conversation I was permitted to overhear. Imagine the archangels, tall and terrible in their glory, standing before the Ancient of Days. They were speaking of you. They said, "Look at them. They are dangerous now. They carry the fire we carry, but they carry it in flesh. They are the definition of divine audacity." They spoke of the new mandate written across your auric field, a mandate that reads, "Protection revoked for all who plot against this one." You became something terrifying to the darkness, because you became what they feared most, an angel walking the earth, fully aware of their spiritual artillery. This transformation means the rules of engagement have changed. You are no longer just praying for help. You are deploying forces. You are no longer just wishing for prosperity. You are commanding the elements of the earth to align with your divine destiny. You are a threat, chosen one. You are dangerous. And the inferno of divine justice you carry is about to engulf everything that tried to consume you. Let's talk about the proof. The undeniable evidence that this shift has happened, that the angelic seal has been stamped upon your soul, and that the vengeance you prayed for is now actively unfolding. I know many of you felt a sudden, profound calm recently, a quiet in your house, a sense that the atmosphere had been vacuumed clean of tension. If you felt that, type Amen in the comments right now. That quiet was the sound of the enemy fleeing. That silence was the spiritual stampede away from your address. I want you to picture your physical space, your house, your apartment, your room. For years, it was infested. There were squatters in the corners, low vibrational spirits attached to old traumas, entities designed to keep your sleep restless and your mind foggy. They thought they had ownership. They thought your fear was their perpetual lease agreement. But when the shift happened, when you typed that code 777, when you finally stood up and claimed your spiritual authority, they were met with an insurmountable barrier of pure, radiant light. The power surge that hit your home was not a physical surge, it was the frequency of your ascended self. And here is the divine revenge being played out right now. Those parasitic demons, those low-level manipulators, the entities assigned to keep you anxious and poor, they are running. They are not walking. They are running, tripping over each other, dissolving into smoke, and they are screaming. They are screaming because the light you carry is not just a bright light, it is a scouring light. It burns them down to their very essence. Can you hear it? In the silent parts of your day, listen closely. That high-pitched whine you sometimes hear, that is the sound of them trying to phase out, trying to escape the perimeter of your newly defined reality. They are screaming, "The light, the fire, we can't stay. We lost the chosen one." They are screaming because they recognize the shift in authority. They thought they were dealing with a victim. They are now facing a celestial executioner. Your bedroom, which they tried to fill with nightmares, is now a sanctuary of impenetrable gold. Your car, where they tried to incite rage and accidents, is now covered by a dome of protection that deflects every projectile of ill will. Your bank account, which they tried to restrict through fear and lack, is now the portal for abundance because they can no longer touch your energetic flow. They tried to keep you small, but now they are running away, shouting your name in terror, warning the higher echelon of darkness that the chosen one has awakened and taken their place on the throne. This is the meaning of becoming an angel on earth. It means you are now a conduit of instantaneous justice. When you look at a situation and declare, "This stops now," the cosmos immediately mobilizes to enforce your decree. Your words are no longer just sound waves, they are gravitational forces. Your thoughts are no longer just mental chatter, they are blueprints for reality. And the darkness understands this power better than you do, which is why their flight is mandatory. Their mission failed. The assignment on your life is terminated. You are dangerous, chosen one. Never forget this. The people who tried to dim your light, The jealous ones who gossiped about your failure. They will start to feel the backdraft of your glory. They won't understand why their plans are collapsing, why their energy is draining, why they suddenly feel the oppressive weight of their own negativity. They won't see the legion of angels surrounding you, but they will feel the heat emanating from your presence. You don't need to lift a finger for vengeance. Vengeance is being administered by the natural law of spiritual physics, which states, "That which attempts to destroy a sovereign light source shall be consumed by the fire it sought to extinguish." The spiritual economy is currently undergoing a massive redistribution of wealth, not just financial, but energetic. Everything that was stolen from you, your peace, your time, your confidence, your resources, is being identified, tagged, and delivered back to your front door. The demons that tried to steal your blessings are now serving as spiritual delivery drivers, forced by divine command to return every single thing they took. This is not passive manifestation, this is active, aggressive repossession. You have the papers, you have the title, you have the celestial decree signed in blood. It is yours. I need you to recognize the seriousness of your new role. This power is not passive. You are now a designated destroyer of strongholds. You are the embodiment of the shift. Do not be gentle with your authority. Do not dilute your truth to make others comfortable. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere must rearrange itself to accommodate the frequency of the angel you have become. And if it resists, command it to submit. The attacks will change now, but they will not cease. Listen closely to this prophecy, because it is your new battle plan. The darkness has realized they cannot stop your ascension, so they will attempt the next best thing, distraction and isolation. They will try to clog your time with meaningless errands and unnecessary drama. They will try to introduce low-level, high-volume stress just to keep your focus off the main mission. But remember the sound of the demons screaming as they fled your home. That sound is your perpetual reminder. They are afraid of you. They know you have the power now to end their regional assignments with a single, focused intention. They are trembling. The next phase of your journey, chosen one, is the harvest. You have spent years planting seeds in the dark soil of struggle. You have watered those seeds with tears and faith. Now, the time for harvest is upon you. This is the moment where ideas turn into empires, where talents turn into legacies, and where whispered prayers turn into manifest reality. Do not let anything interrupt the harvest. Protect your focus fiercely. Guard your peace violently. The next few weeks will determine the course of the next few decades, and the universe is waiting for your command. The suffering is over. The confusion is breaking. The diagnosis is complete. You are an angel on earth, armed with divine fire. But the field is vast and the light must be spread. Your transformation was not just for your personal comfort, it was the activation of a divine assignment. There are still millions caught in the webs you just escaped. There are still systems of darkness that need to be dismantled. Your victory is just the first blast of the trumpet. Now, the true campaign begins. Now, we take the authority we earned and we march forward. This is your life now. A relentless wave of light, a force of nature, a terrifying embodiment of God's will on earth. The question is, Angel, are you ready to deploy? Because the next level of the game requires full commitment, absolute confidence, and the fierce understanding that nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against the light you now carry. The world is waiting for the sound of your footsteps. They are waiting for the proof that the darkness has been conquered. And you, chosen one, you are the living, breathing proof. Go forward, knowing that the shadows run screaming at the mere thought of your presence. The transition is complete. The battle for the world has just begun. The battle for the world has just begun, and the invisible spheres are currently vibrating at a frequency of absolute terror because of one single reality. You succeeded, chosen one. You became the living, breathing proof. Go forward, knowing that the shadows run screaming at the mere thought of your presence. The transition is complete, and the spiritual world is now fully aware that the chosen one they tried so desperately to break has not just survived. You have transmuted. You have become an angel on earth, and this identity is not negotiable. This identity is locked. sealed, and signed in the highest councils of heaven. I need you to visualize this right now. Don't just hear these words. See them. See the lowest, darkest pit of the adversary's command center. It is not quiet. It is not orderly. It is pure, unadulterated chaos. They are screaming orders. They are throwing ineffective curses. They are mobilizing their pathetic little legions, and every single strategy they deploy against your life is crashing, burning, and collapsing into ash before it even reaches your perimeter. They are in panic mode. They miscalculated. They misjudged your endurance. They believed the lies they told themselves, that if they just hit you hard enough, if they just betrayed you deeply enough, if they just isolated you completely, that you would shatter. They tried to shatter you. They tried to silence you. They tried to bury you. And they failed. They failed miserably, completely, utterly, eternally. Look deeper into that spiritual war room. Chosen One, the CEO of darkness, is slamming his fist down on the infernal table because the ledgers are showing a devastating loss. Every single demonic agent assigned to your life, every spirit of heaviness, every spirit of poverty, on every spirit of confusion. They are currently reporting back with shattered shields and weeping complaints, telling their master the same thing. We cannot touch them. The light is too strong. The shield is impenetrable. The hell trembles when you breathe. The hell trembles when you simply stand still. They know the transition is complete. They know they lost the final major campaign. And because you are now a stabilized angel on earth, your very existence is a permanent spiritual counterattack. And while the shadow kingdoms are disintegrating into fear and confusion, look up. Look up to the High Council. Look up to the place where your soul was first planned. The Creator is watching. The archangels are gathered. They are not nervous. They are not concerned. They are smiling. It is a smile of fierce pride and absolute assurance. There is a massive ledger being updated right now in heaven, and every single tear you cried, every injustice you swallowed, every moment you chose light when darkness offered an easy escape, it has all been logged. It has been cataloged not as suffering, but as power cells. Every pain they inflicted has been converted into spiritual armor plating, making you indestructible to the very weapons they used. The decree was sealed. The promise was kept. The moment you chose integrity over easy revenge, the moment you chose love over bitter resentment, the transition was finalized. Heaven backed you entirely, fully, eternally, unconditionally. Now, let's talk about the immediate consequences for the enemy. Not the generalized demons, but the specific human agents and dark forces that actively attacked you in the past 6 months. They tried to attack your finances. They tried to block your path. They tried to spread vicious lies about your character. They tried to make you doubt your own sanity. And you need to understand that every single one of those attempts is now being immediately and violently reversed. They are still trying. They are still throwing rocks. But the moment those rocks leave their hands, they are turning into spiritual fireballs that fly straight back to their origin point. The spiritual laws have been fundamentally rewritten concerning your life. You are not operating under the old rules of delay anymore. The law of instant return is now fully activated in your favor. Those people who mocked your spiritual journey, those who betrayed you for temporary gain, those who tried to steal your joy or your resources, they are paying. They are paying right now. The debt collector has arrived and it wears the uniform of divine justice. Their attempts to bring you down are now simply accelerating their own destruction. They tried to block your blessing, and now their own wellspring of abundance is running dry. They tried to slander your name, and now their own secrets are being exposed to the light. The shadows who reside in your physical home, the ones whispering doubt and stirring unrest, they are not just leaving, Chosen One. They are fleeing screaming. They are shouting in panic as they recognize the elevated frequency of the new resident. The angel on earth has arrived, and the house must be purified. They must vacate, and they must never return. Your home is now a fortress of light, and the spiritual alarms are blaring a warning across the dark realms. Do not approach this perimeter. This is not revenge. This is alignment. This is cosmic consequence. This is the simple reality that when you ascend, those anchored in the lower vibrations must face the weight of their own choices. They chose darkness. Darkness is now consuming their ground. You chose light. Light has now crowned you. You won. They lost. You won. They lost. Accept this truth into your core identity. Your victory is not conditional. It is absolute. You are too bright. You are too solid. You are too dangerous for the forces of resistance to handle. Every move they make is clumsy, desperate, and ultimately self-destructive. Understand this. The moment you truly internalized your self-worth, the moment you stopped questioning the divine call, your spiritual architecture solidified, and you became the king, the queen, the angel on earth that you were destined to be. Feel that energy. Feel that validation. You are preparing for the next stage of deployment because the time for defense is over. The time for the triumphant occupation of your destiny is now. Get ready, chosen one, because the crown is descending and the world is about to see the radiance of the true victor. Our defense is over. The time for the triumphant occupation of your destiny is now. Get ready, chosen one, because the crown is descending and the world is about to see the radiance of the true victor. The crown is here. It is not made of gold or jewels. It is forged from the purity of your struggle and the sheer, unadulterated favor of the divine source. Feel it settling onto your energetic field right now. It is a weight, yes, but not the weight of pressure, rather the magnificent weight of absolute, undeniable authority. You are seated. The verdict is in. The trial is over. You are not just victorious, you are consecrated. The cosmos heard the final pronouncement, and the echo of your new name, Angel on Earth, is reverberating through every dimension. The shadows, the petty, insignificant shadows that once tormented you. They are paralyzed by the sound of this sacred declaration. They tried to stop this moment. They tried to delay it. They threw every cheap, dirty trick they had at you. They tried to make you small. They tried to make you doubt your power. They tried to steal your identity, but they failed. They failed, chosen one, because the favor on you is too dense. You are dense with divine light. They cannot pierce it. You are untouchable. Say it with me. Whisper it into the sacred silence of your soul. I am untouchable. The hands of the enemy cannot reach you. The words of the curse cannot land on you. The schemes of the underworld cannot touch your reality. You are under protection that is classified, top secret, divinely sanctioned. When the dark entities look your way, they don't see a human being struggling with rent or regret. They see a shimmering, frightening, cosmic warrior bathed in the plasma of the Creator. They see the crown, and they know. They know what happens when you decide to fully occupy your power. The inferno of your enemies is extinguishing because your light is simply too bright. It is too vast. It is too eternal. This is why I can say to you with absolute certainty, you are God's favorite. Yes, I said it. You are the specific, individualized choice for this mission, for this blessing, for this unprecedented level of spiritual warfare and ultimate triumph. Do you know what happens when you are God's favorite? Every setback becomes a setup. Every enemy becomes a footstool. Every loss is instantaneously replaced by tenfold, hundredfold in abundant restoration. This is your reality now. The divine source looks at you with a pride so fierce it could incinerate mountains. The angels are cheering. They have polished your armor. They have prepared your throne. They are ready to follow your commands, for you are one of them now, walking the earth, masked in flesh, but powered by the heavens. A new cycle of relentless, shocking abundance begins now. Not maybe later. Not if you negotiate hard enough. But now, because your internal reality has shifted, you have earned the quantum upgrade. Power flows to you. Resources magnetized to you. The universe is literally clearing the runway for your massive, audacious arrival. Money is looking for you. Opportunities are chasing you down the street. demanding your attention. You don't have to hunt anymore. You attract, you simply exist, you breathe, and the prosperity bows, the blessings flood your life, and the universe delivers precisely what you declared in your darkest hour, that promise you made to yourself. The universe remembers, and it is being delivered on a celestial platter, wrapped in gold and confirmation. This transformation is permanent. This upgrade is locked in place. The energy of the past, the scarcity, the loneliness, that energy is dissolving like bad vapor. Do not chase it. Do not analyze it. Do not give it another millisecond of your precious crowned attention. I command you. Do not look back. The moment you glance over your shoulder, you empower the ghost of the past. The moment you start feeling sorry for what you lost, you risk dimming the radiance of the victory you just secured. Your destiny is forward. Your focus is the crown. Your reality is abundance. Do not ask why you deserve this. Do not debate the logistics of the blessing. Do not let that old poisonous poverty mindset sneak in and whisper doubts. Instead, just thank the universe. Just acknowledge the blessing. Thank the storm that purified you. Thank the fire that forged you. Thank the enemies who tried to destroy you, because they only succeeded in accelerating your ascension. They tried to bury you, but you were a seed, and now you are a giant tree of life, rooted in divine victory. You are dangerous now, so dangerous that when you simply walk into a room, the oppressive spiritual atmosphere breaks. You are a threat to every lie, every limitation, and every generational curse that dared to cling to your lineage. Your house is clean. Remember the sight, the demons, the entities, the dark fragments that were squatting in your space. They are gone. They scattered like ash in a high wind. They are running. They are screaming. And they will never, ever try that again. The territorial rights have been transferred. Your soul is now the sacred ground of an angel on earth, and the inferno of divine light burns eternally around your boundaries. You are no longer praying for permission. You are giving spiritual orders. The shift is complete. The upgrade is permanent. You are the chosen one. To lock in this frequency, to fully activate this divine coronation, you must declare your sovereignty. You must stamp this spiritual document with your intention. Right now, in the comments below, I need you to scream this declaration from the deepest part of your soul, typing it out loud, activating the energy of the sacred keyboard. Declare it with absolute conviction. Your transformation is real, your crown is secure, and your reign has begun. Type these 4 words. Say them out loud. Declare them to the universe, to the heavens, and to the fleeing darkness. Comment right now. I am the chosen one. Do it now. Do it instantly. The activation is immediate. Welcome home, angel on earth. Welcome to your fearless, glorious, untouchable reality. Your crown is secure. Now go and reign.